It's KB the Mark, back to bring you the news. On today's Wrestling Report, we have many stories, starting with Naomi files trademark for new wrestling name. A top WWE star is no longer being advertised for Money in the Bank, and many more stories. Please don't forget to leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and push that notification bell to stay up to date. Now, without further ado, let's jump into the news. Trinity, real name Trinity Fatu, has locked down her ring name. The former Naomi is in a new chapter in her pro wrestling career as she made her Impact Wrestling debut at the television tapings in Chicago last Friday night. Last May, due to WWE creative differences with Vince McMahon, Trinity walked out of WWE alongside Mercedes Moné. They were later suspended until they negotiated their releases. While speaking on Busted Open Radio, the former WWE star recently opened up on her departure from the company. The Impact Wrestling star had attorney Michael Doxson filed the trademark with the USPTO for the purposes of entertainment services on April 30th. The Judgment Day has come a long way in WWE, as it first started as a group for Edge last year, where he recruited Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley before the group turned on the WWE Hall of Famer when Finn Balor joined. Dominic Mysterio later turned heel and was added to the faction, leading to a feud with Edge and Rey Mysterio. Ripley and Mysterio have grown the most while with the group. Now, the company is looking at potentially adding a new member. NXT talent was part of this year's WWE draft, including JD McDonough, who scored a win over Dragon Lee on Tuesday's NXT, being called up to the main roster. McDonough starts on the main roster this Monday on the Raw brand. The Boozer666 Twitter account, which has a history of breaking stories, reports that McDonough is being heavily discussed for joining the Judgment Day. The ratings for the latest edition of WWE NXT are in. The show drew 568,000 live viewers on the USA Network, which is down from the 647,000 viewers the show previously drew a week ago. It did a .14 rating for the 18 to 49 demographic. The show did a .18 rating 1 week ago. The show went up against NBA and NHL playoff competition that dominated the night. This was the spring break and fallout edition of NXT. Last week was the highest key demo rating since October 18, 2022, and the highest total viewership since January 10th. It ranked number 15 in the top 150 shows on cable for the night, up from last week's number 14 ranking. For years, WWE has had a no blood policy on their shows. The only blood you will see on WWE TV is when someone is busted open the hard way, such as when Brock Lesnar legitimately busted Randy Orton open at SummerSlam a few years ago. On Tuesday's episode of WWE NXT, JC Jane was busted open during her match with Gigi Dolan. Apparently, an edict has been put out to the talent and they are not allowed to show photos of their injuries on social media. Alvarez said there were 2 segments on this show where somebody ended up covered in blood, and apparently there's a new rule that WWE talent are not allowed to take pictures of their injuries, and there is an absolute you are not allowed to take pictures of any blood whatsoever. For years, WWE has frowned upon bloody photos of their talent. On WWE.com, bloody photos are converted to black and white images. No word on what prompted WWE to prohibit injury photos from being posted. WWE has made some changes to the advertisement for this year's Money in the Bank Premium Live event on Saturday, July 1st at the O2 Arena in London, England. The show sold out with this general sale in just 1 minute due to its build-up demand. Originally, undisputed WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns wasn't advertised for the show. However, he is now on the events section of WWE's website. There has also been another change. WWE has removed Drew McIntyre from the list of stars advertised for Money in the Bank. As previously reported, McIntyre is unhappy with his position in the company, and his contract is slated to be up this year. He is said to be far apart on money with the company. McIntyre hasn't wrestled since his triple threat match against Sheamus and Gunther at WrestleMania 39 with the WWE Intercontinental Championship on the line that saw Gunther retain. McIntyre is also sidelined with an injury, with the latest update last month noting that he would be sidelined for a little bit longer. It's interesting that he was pulled from the show following the reports about his status, especially in this market where WWE will run Money in the Bank. That's it, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Please be sure to check out more videos from the channel. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and push that notification bell for daily wrestling videos. Once again, I'm KB the Mark, signing off. Until the next one.
I started with nothing and came out a king. I've been the one that's been ballin' for rings. It's been me and my team and we chasing the green. My team be the shit, we ain't ballin' for free. My team be the shit, we ain't ballin' for free.